Hey guys, yeah, it's your trade of the day today, and guess what? Very similar to what yesterday's was with Rite Aid, it's going to come with Robinhood, and this time I put up here our sticky note from @TraderTV.Sean on Twitter. You can find out right here. It's our number. Well, we had Tesla talking about that first, right there at 1072, but look at Robinhood. They actually caught a downgrade, and we talked about it right here. We catch a downgrade from Goldman Sachs today, and it made a lot of sense to me, and I feel like a lot of the traders, I think the average account size on Robinhood is something like $800, so there's a lot of traders in there right now that are trading those sort of those beat down names, you know, those Clovers of the world, AMC, GME, some of those stocks. And what they basically cited in their release here and their downgrade was the lack of engagement there coming through Robinhood. They just don't see that this quarter they're going to have the same daily active users. I know that's a social media term, but they're going to have less trading happening there. And especially with crypto right now, crypto's pretty stable. I know that's kind of crazy to say, but it actually is. That doesn't create a lot of trading opportunities either for Robinhood. So some back and forth here. I just said big time, let's just go with the short there. So it was very, very easy for me to sort of have a directional bias. And that's the number one thing that I just want to give to everybody here now. You have to think about, okay, I want to trade Robinhood. Why? Because we have the news. There's a catalyst there. But which direction do we want to? We want to be short. So I'm trying not to like flip long, stay focused, figure out the key levels, and then basically let's just go right into it right now. I started early because this broke here, and actually on my sticky note, we talked about it, so it's okay, but we were thinking about getting in somewhere between 12, where we were yesterday at 12, in between 12 and 11, so maybe 11.50, something like that. Between 11 and 12 to the high side. So what we were looking for was something in here. Unfortunately, this break happens, and it's pretty early at 9 o'clock, so we did take an early short there, but you can see what wound up happening, nothing on that short, and that just allowed it to just sort of drift back up. And then the market opens. You can see where we start really getting aggressive. I don't really want to mess with too many of these names when you're seeing that there's low volume, because that just lets somebody with 10,000 shares or something influence where this thing is going. We don't really want to mess around with those. So what we do is we wait for the market to open. And like Rite Aid yesterday, check it out on April 7th, Rite Aid, we were let it go up, and then I was like, what? Why is Robinhood even going up here? So it goes up off the open. We're talking about 935 right now, and then boom. So in. We're in 5 times here. We have the position we want. We don't have a full position just in case this keeps on going, but hey, never happened, so we'll take what we have. And then all of a sudden, this is what I'm doing a lot better now, I feel like, becoming patient with the trade. And you're going to say, well, you know, you have 15 outs here. How is that patient? But believe me, the fact that we got a lot of them out here on this pre-market bottom tells me that we did a pretty good job managing our trade, to the fact where we can even reload it. It comes back up near that 50 period. We reload it, take it again. We don't take it all out because we're still thinking it drops, but then it gives another opportunity right back into this pre-market level that we like again here, defending this 1150 top. So, okay, we'll take more shares. At this point, I remember clearly, it comes back into view up and we get out. We discussed this on the show. We were a little nervous. The NASDAQ started to run, and we are well aware that this could happen again. So we didn't want to pile in, and we actually wanted to get a little bit lighter on the trade. Big mistake, because getting lighter up there, wrong. It comes right back in, and then we start getting out again at the same levels, but we're always trying to hold a little piece, and we actually do a pretty good job here of holding for, again, a VWAP break, a 50-period break, all the way back down. Should have reloaded there. We didn't. Again, I wasn't overly confident. Once this is done, we're kind of just playing with house money now, so we should have been a little more confident. Comes back in, and we get the low of the day there. The low of the day is actually 1106. This is an 1111 fill. So we actually do pretty good here. Robinhood, remember, the reason why you're trading it is because we had this Goldman Sachs downgrade, and I read through the downgrade. It made sense. We discussed it live on the air at 8:30. So we had this trade already booked in. It's probably my best. Well, we have a few other good trades today, but I think this one made a lot of sense, and I hope you learned a lot with today's trade of the day.